Today we're tackling the SAFe-POPM exam, specifically 6 agile product management questions that always seem to trip people up.
Oh yeah, they really do.
So we're looking at things like creating stories, mapping value streams, roadmap forecasting, feature planning, backlog refinement, and continuous delivery.
It is a ton of ground to cover.
It is, yeah. Let's jump right into some real problems so you can see how these topics get tested.
Let's do it. So what is our first question?
All right, so question 1 is about creating stories. What is the product owner's responsibility during a team sync?
Okay.
Is it to add new work into the iteration, clarify story intent, facilitate the event, or relay customer feedback?
You know, when I coach teams, authority bias always kicks in right here.
Oh, absolutely.
Like they look at those options and immediately want to say, facilitate the event. I mean, the product owner is a leader, so naturally they should run the meeting, right?
It is such a common trap,
Mm-hmm.
but the correct answer is actually to clarify story intent.
Wait, really? So who facilitates then?
Well, facilitating the event is actually the Scrum Master's job.
Ah, right.
And you definitely would not pick adding new work, because doing that completely breaks iteration rules.
Yeah, that makes sense. So think of it this way. The product owner is like the compass providing the direction and intent,
Right.
while the Scrum Master is the engine that's, facilitating the actual movement.
I love that compass analogy. So if the product owner is setting the direction day to day, we have to look at the big picture of delivery systems. Which brings up question 2.
Hit me.
Which system delivers a product directly to a customer? The options pit a Kanban system, an operational value stream, a development value stream, and a dual operating system against each other.
Oh man, it's so tempting to argue for the development value stream here.
Because developers build things.
Exactly. Developers are the ones actually building the software the customer uses.
It sounds perfectly logical, but the actual answer is the operational value stream.
Okay, so why not development then?
Well, the trap is that development builds the systems that support delivery. They don't do the direct customer delivery itself.
Oh, I see.
And we can toss out the Kanban system because that's just a workflow method.
Right, not a delivery system.
Exactly. So imagine you're at a mid-sized SaaS company. Development is the factory building the servers.
Yeah.
But the operational value stream is the live app that's actually delivering the service to the end user.
That is a great way to picture it. And, knowing how we deliver naturally leads to planning when we deliver.
Exactly. So let's talk roadmap forecasting. The exam asks, what influences solution and PI roadmaps?
Okay.
Is it value streams, customer-centric features, market dynamics, or ART capacity?
Let me think about this. I mean, if I'm planning out the future, I'd instinctively guess ART capacity.
Because you need to know your team size.
Yeah, you can't really map out a timeline if you don't know the size of your team, can you?
You would think so, but the real driver here is market dynamics.
Wait, market dynamics, over capacity.
Yeah, because ART capacity is a really clever distractor. Capacity is strictly for execution, not the roadmap's overall direction.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. So think of roadmaps like GPS driving directions.
Yes.
They have to react to traffic and road closures, which would be your market dynamic.
Exactly, and your ART capacity is just how much gas is in the tank.
I like that. So roadmaps are made of these big chunks of work, which leads us right into feature definitions.
Spot on. So for question 4, what are the minimum required elements of a feature?
Let's hear the options.
Option A groups acceptance criteria, data models, and priority. Option B is name, benefit hypothesis, and acceptance criteria.
Okay.
C is benefit hypothesis, acceptance criteria, and priority. And D throws in non-functional requirements, data models, and architecture.
Well, product owners love prioritizing, so options A or C with priorities sound like very safe bets.
Very safe, but very wrong. The core requirements are actually B-name, benefit hypothesis, and acceptance criteria.
So we just throw out priority.
Yeah, we can eliminate A, C, and D. Priority and data models are helpful, sure, but they aren't required to define the feature itself.
That's wild but true. You simply need to know what it's called, why it matters, and how you know when it's done.
Keep it simple, and once you define those features, you must organize the upcoming work. So question 5, what makes backlog refinement more effective?
Okay, what are our choices?
Including only a few team members, refining stories during iteration planning, scheduling the event on a regular cadence, or holding separate meetings with subject matter experts.
Oh man, efficiency bias just screams at people to pick refining during iteration planning.
Right, to save meeting time.
Exactly, like why add another meeting to the calendar if you're already planning?
Because doing that is exactly like buying groceries while the stove is already on fire.
Oh, wow.
The correct approach is scheduling the event on a regular cadence.
Yeah, I guess if you wait until planning to refine, you're going to discover unclear stories way too late.
Exactly, which causes massive delays. And obviously, you do not want to restrict it to just a few team members.
Right. You need the whole team's perspective to get it right.
So a refined backlog is basically your fuel, and that fuel eventually feeds the deployment pipeline.
Which brings us to continuous delivery.
Yes. Last question. What is the first step of SAFe's continuous delivery pipeline for product owners and product managers?
Right.
Is it ensuring the architecture team has enough capacity, negotiating supplier contracts, prioritizing the team backlog, or hypothesizing what would create value for customers?
I mean, I see teams prioritizing the backlog constantly as their day one activity.
Yeah.
So prioritizing the backlog feels like the natural first step.
It feels natural, but you're skipping a step. The actual first move is hypothesizing what would create value for customers.
Oh, because prioritizing happens after the ideas are shaped.
Exactly. And option A, the architectural capacity.
Yeah.
That is an architectural concern, not the product owner's first step.
Right. It's like don't sort the map before choosing your destination. You have to start with the hypothesis.
That's all the key points we shared for the SAFe-POPM exam today. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, subscribe and leave us a comment.